Base personnel had quite a scare after an unwelcome visitor rammed the gates of a United States Coast Guard station. After the man was arrested, he claimed to have a bomb, but during their search, officials say there were no explosives found, and it is still unclear what the man's motive was. The man has been linked to a fire that occurred about 50 miles away from the station, where the suspect also allegedly lived. A police statement says the investigation has not revealed any link to terrorism or any terrorist organization. School officials are on high alert since a high school in Baltimore was locked down. During a basketball game, 2 people were shot outside of the gymnasium building. Both victims were rushed to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police searched the school's cafeteria along with the crowd and players, but no arrests have been made. Police said it is unclear at this time how many people were involved in the shooting and what the possible motive may have been. Officials say the investigation is ongoing. Illinois parents fear for their children's safety. 5 children have been diagnosed with the measles after spending time in a suburban daycare. Health officials have launched an investigation after a cluster of children came down with the infection at a KinderCare. An operator for the facility says we are focused on ensuring the continued health and safety of our center. The KinderCare spokesperson also said that they are excluding unvaccinated staff and children as part of the public health officials' guidance. Buses have also been sanitized, and all of the children infected are under the age of 1 and have not been able to receive the measles vaccine. Parents of the infants say that they are doing okay as of now. The highly publicized shooting of military sniper Chris Kyle is now headed to court. Eddie Ray Routh is awaiting trial after he allegedly shot Kyle at a gun range. Attorneys for Routh are claiming insanity and that PTSD from his recent tour in Iraq caused him to commit the murder. According to his sister, Routh showed up on her doorstep 2 years ago, claiming that he killed 2 men. It was then that authorities came to arrest the war veteran. The defense worries that due to the movie American Sniper, Routh may not receive a fair trial.
Soldiers are being praised in Nigeria after successfully warding off militants. According to a Nigerian military source, members from the organization Boko Haram attempted to attack a prison on the Niger border. Nigerian soldiers held their ground and were able to repel the militants. Boko Haram has been the blame for multiple recent attacks on the Niger border. Over 3,000 soldiers have been sent to watch over the area. Nigeria has worked hard over the past year to increase their campaign against violence. A regional force has been created over the weekend, including Niger, Nigeria, and Chad, establishing over 8,500 troops to fight violence caused by Boko Haram. The self-proclaimed Terminator for climate change is doing just that. The bodybuilder turned former governor Arnold Schwarzenegger met with Kiev's mayor Vitaly Klitschko recently at a conference in Munich.
It's wonderful to be in Munich again. I remember almost 50 years ago I was here preparing for the Mr. Universe World Championships in bodybuilding, but I never imagined that 50 years later I would be here holding a speech at the International Security Conference in Munich. I'm very happy to be back. Many thanks.
Schwarzenegger is working to promote his new policy paper, The Future of Energy. He says that climate change should be worked on now. He applauded efforts to reduce carbon emissions, but says that it isn't enough. Schwarzenegger says that the issue shouldn't be publicized and that we all breathe the same air. Protesters are asking to end the slaughter of sharks. That is, thousands have gathered around Australia's beaches this month, hoping to put an end to the country's catch-and-kill policy. The group says that many endangered sharks are dwindling down in numbers, including great whites. One protester says that more people are killed by falling coconuts than sharks every year. Shark expert Paul Sharp believes that the hunt for sharks causes an increased risk in attacks. Sharp says simply having those baits in the water will result in excited and stimulated sharks. Like any other animal, when they are excited, there is a greater risk of an accident happening.